February 2, 1999. The humid air of Caracas is thick with the scent of celebratory gunpowder and the roar of a crowd that seems to stretch into infinity. Inside the Palacio Federal Legislativo, a man with a booming voice and a signature red beret raises his hand to take an oath that will shatter a century of geopolitical equilibrium. Hugo Chávez does not just swear upon the Constitution, he calls it moribund, a dying relic of a colonial past. At that moment, thousands of miles away in Washington, D.C., the reaction is not yet one of panic, but of wary observation. The United States had long viewed Latin America as its backyard, a sphere of influence secured by the Monroe Doctrine and fueled by a thirst for the vast oil reserves sitting beneath the Orinoco Basin. For decades, Venezuela had been the reliable, if somewhat unequal, partner, the safe gas station of the West. But Chávez was not a product of the old diplomacy. He was a soldier who had spent years in the shadows of the barracks, obsessing over the liberation dreams of Simon Bolivar. To him, the oil wasn't just a commodity, it was a weapon of sovereignty. As he looked out at the sea of impoverished supporters, he didn't see the American corporations as partners, but as predators. The tension began not with a missile launch or a blockade, but with a handshake that felt cold. The Clinton administration offered a cautious welcome, but the underlying friction was immediate. Chávez's rhetoric began to pivot sharply, trading diplomatic pleasantries for the fiery language of Bolivarian socialism. He began traveling to Havana, embracing Fidel Castro, America's oldest adversary, as a mentor and father figure. The stakes were far higher than mere ideology. Beneath the Venezuelan soil lay the largest proven oil reserves on the planet. If Caracas turned its back on the North, the economic heartbeat of the United States would feel the tremor. The stage was set for a generational collision, a superpower accustomed to dominance, and a revolutionary leader determined to burn the old map to the ground.